Welcome to Berry Life, bringing you easy and delicious vegan and vegetarian recipes every week. On today's episode, we're making Dal Fry. Dal Fry is a classic Indian recipe, which can be made in a variety of ways. It can be enjoyed by itself, but is typically served with rice or flatbread. It's incredibly popular and relatively healthy. So let's get started. For this recipe, we'll need a quarter cup of Toor Dal, a quarter cup of Chana Dal, half a cup of Moong Dal, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, which we'll use to boil the dal. 1 cup of chopped onions, 1 cup of chopped tomatoes, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, 1 green chili sliced lengthwise, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of dried fenugreek leaves or Kasoori Methi, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. It's more for color than spiciness. 1/4 cup of freshly chopped cilantro, half a teaspoon of garam masala, and about 2 to 3 cups of water. If you're new to this channel, glad you could join us. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of foodies. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to share it with your friends and family to spread the love. By doing so, you'll be helping to support this channel. And click the bell icon for future upload notifications. We upload recipes every week and you don't want to miss out. We're going to pressure cook the dal in the InstaPot, but before we do that, we'll soak them in water for about 30 minutes. Because we're using 3 different types of dal, the soaking will help them cook evenly together. After 30 minutes, we'll transfer the dal to an InstaPot. And then we'll add 2 cups of water. Along with salt and turmeric powder. And a teaspoon of oil. The oil helps prevent dal from sticking to the lid, which helps with cleaning afterwards. We'll give everything a good stir, and then close the lid. We'll set the whistle to sealing. This will help build the pressure and cook the dal faster. And we'll pressure cook the dal on high for 6 minutes. While the dal is cooking on the InstaPot, we'll go ahead and heat a wok over medium heat. And to it, we'll add a couple of tablespoons of oil or vegan butter and allow it to melt. This fat will help carry the flavor in the tempering. Once the butter is hot, we'll add garlic and ginger and saute for about 30 seconds. This will help infuse the butter with that garlicky, gingery flavor. Next, we'll add the green chilies along with the cumin seeds. By adding ingredients one at a time, we're building layers of flavor, allowing every ingredient to sing. And then the Kasoori Methi or dried fenugreek leaves. Now we'll add the chopped onions, the next layer of flavor, and continue stirring until the onions have softened. And if needed, we'll add a little bit more oil. Now for the remaining spices, the turmeric powder and the Kashmiri red chili powder, which is more for color than heat. We'll stir and allow the fat to absorb all of that beautiful color. Next, we'll add the tomatoes. We'll combine the tomatoes with the onions and then cover with a lid, allowing this mixture to cook for a few minutes. This will cook the tomatoes and allow all the flavors to blend. During this time, we'll set the heat to low to prevent burning. It's been a few minutes, let's take a look. Oh wow, this just smells amazing. My mouth is already watering. The tomatoes are cooked through, and the oil has separated. Now we'll go check on the InstaPot. The dal is done cooking. We'll quick release the pressure by setting the whistle to vent and remove the dal. Now back at the stove, we'll add the pressure cooked dal to our onion tomato mixture and add half a teaspoon of salt. Now we'll stir to combine all ingredients. We'll add a little bit more water, maybe about half a cup. This dal is supposed to be thick, but not too thick. We're going to cover with a lid and bring it to a boil, so the dal will thicken a little bit more, which the water will help with. It's been a couple of minutes and the dal looks amazing. Now as an optional ingredient, we're going to add sliced garlic and allow it to cook for 1 to 2 minutes. We add the garlic here for taste and presentation, elevating the dish to another level. It gives it more of a restaurant feel. A couple of minutes later, the garlic has softened. Now we'll give it a taste for seasoning. Needs a little bit more salt. Always taste your food before serving, and to adjust the flavor to your preference. Now we'll add the Garam Masala, which will add a beautiful earthy and spicy taste and fragrance to the dish, and some chopped cilantro to counterbalance with its freshness. And then we'll turn off the heat. That's it, the dal fry is done. Now we'll transfer it to our favorite serving dish, which at our house is the traditional kadai style. And top it with some freshly chopped cilantro for garnish. There you have it, restaurant style dal fry in the comfort of your own home, and part of this complete meal. This dal is traditionally enjoyed with jeera rice or cumin rice, as well as a flatbread such as roti, naan or paratha, alongside papadum, pickled mango, and raw or pickled onions. Oh man, that is so good. The dal is thick and hearty like a stew, and you can taste the slight sweetness of the onion, the spiciness of the chilies, and the fragrance from that garam masala. And as it's summer, we'll cool down with a cold mango lassi. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to help support this channel, and let us know in the comments what you thought of this recipe. And remember to click the bell icon to turn on future upload notifications. We upload recipes every week and you don't want to miss out. Also follow us on Instagram at BerryBerryLife. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you and enjoy!